In a world where I'm given permission to move.
Yeah, you can move. They can hear you, but they can't see you. So here we go. We're going back on this live. The notifications actually work this time, so we may not be shadow banned. Great. That's good. Purge the BS. We are about to begin on a late night clip. Anybody that happens up or anybody that happens to watch, thank you for tuning. Thank you for joining. Yes, what we do. Purge the BS. So I got some BS tonight. Before I get into it, I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds. See who can jump on in this and and let's just we're, we're gonna dissect something. It's actually a pretty interesting story that couldn't make the regular podcast, putting it on the after effect. So thank everybody who jumped on in here. Make sure you throw a comment up in the chat. What's going on, Zora? I see you have joined. Thank you for hopping. Purge of the BS live where we purge BS. So, story that came to me often in I don't know, probably in Florida. He might not have been in Florida. I don't know where he was at. But anyway, this officer got in trouble because the regular teen, uh, they like passed in his truck and was later found locked back in the truck. So before I get into that, like again, haven't done so, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you prepare to purge the up. Oh, YouTube happened. YouTube happened. It's saying that the stream is down. I don't know if anybody is able to see it. Go ahead and chat. Still working. I'm waiting. Back. Whatever. Peace.
So wait, did we start talking about Diddy yet?
No, man. No. But we're having some issues with the stream. I don't know. But it did send out a notification.
It's Diddy.
So the
I promise
notification
you it's
system is
Diddy.
back working. So we might be outside of the shadow ban. Our notification. So anyway,
Diddy lifted his ban?
it wasn't Diddy, man. It was Drake that did that.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure, and I'm not pleased about it either.
Because Diddy's known for fucking people over.
We know this. We do know this.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Diddy's known for fucking people over and over and over and over, and then putting them in a pool and say, "You earned it, Daddy." So
Well,
that's what I
guess
meant.
I guess it's time for me to actually bring my man Bravo onto the screen here because it was off the screen there. So,
There I am.
This is Bravo, and he is now joining up with me on the live purge. This has not happened in quite some time. So
it's only half of me because I'm not sober.
Okay. Well, we have an interesting story that I have to bring to you. Morning, evening, whatever time. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is,
I'm an eagle.
I think our audio is good, and I believe that the stream is still. I don't see any comments about the stream not rolling.
Anybody who sees the stream well, sees both of us, can you drop a 1 in the chat?
Person. So anyway, that's cool. We haven't gone live before.
Oh, so many ones. So many ones.
Yeah, so many. Who knows? So I'm gonna bring you this particular. You may or may not be ready for it.
Are people getting murdered?
No, not this time.
You see, the fact that you said not this time lets people know why I have to ask this question.
So, Bravo, are you able to see my
I am
screen there was-
literally able to see this. It's a
Okay.
very good scene
Oh.
that you've done here.
basically
Why are all
officer
these
got
people? How do all these people have light bulb heads? Is there a town of people with light bulb heads?
no, man. Just
I
check
need
the
to-
video out real quick. Hold on. Hold on.
All right. You're gonna come with me to
Light
my
bulb
car.
head town.
So let's go.
Oh, he said you heard him when he said it
Let's go.
about asking.
No, I can't.
This way. Walk across the street.
It may. It's a problem.
A little bit.
What is this, crotch cam?
Well, I can't hear you now. Don't say that right now. No, I said don't say that.
Oh, this is a
right now
bitch trying to fuck her way out of a ticket?
Americans being
Yeah,
recorded
pretty
right
much.
now. What's going on?
Hey, you joined from somewhere else?
No, yeah, I made it. Just
All right, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. 114 yellow. What code for?
Oh, you need a fucking extra software to make
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my
your
She's code 4?
cameras,
Okay.
virtual
Yeah, let me turn this
cameras.
off real quick.
to make virtual cameras.
Yeah,
Well,
because then you can pull them up as their own video and their own audio source.
yeah, it's something with the trying to share it through the meeting. That's what I was trying to do because I could the internet can hear it, but for some reason so we're gonna have to work. So I'm hoping that you
We're
were
gonna
able
have
to at
We're
least
gonna have to push through like a fist
right.
and an
Uh,
anus.
Did you get the gist of what the clip was regarding?
Yeah, white girls thinking they can fuck their way out of problems again.
Yeah, well, it's a little bigger than that because it seems like the officer took her up on the offer. And that's what
Yeah.
the story's about.
Hey,
So-
hey, guess what? All the right people are gonna get arrested.
Yeah. But here's the thing. We haven't talked about the police recently. And officers are people too.
I love the
So-
police.
So if you are an officer and you're not getting none on the side and, a pretty thick little lady is offering herself to you.
I think that's the prerequisite to become a police officer.
Well, I'm just saying.
Because you like hero
I-
pussy. You like hero pussy. You need to risk your life to get some pussy, and that's what you do.
Well, here's the thing. So if he was just a regular guy on the street and he just happened to meet this woman on the street and she offered to have sex with him, did that, wouldn't be in dereliction of a duty. It's only because he was an officer, but it seems like she was consenting to it. So because basically this he got suspended, fired, whatever, he quit. But my question becomes, if the person in the back is an adult and they're offering this to you and you're an adult, maybe you can't just jump in the back of the squad car, but what is really to keep you from just linking up later, going to a hotel and,
Tainting evidence
well, how's that
and
tainting
getting
evidence?
personally involved in evidence. Like if you are a detective, you're not allowed to solve your own kid's murder.
Well, I mean, I get that because you got to
Right.
get into like an emotional connection to the case and all that. I've seen Law and
Right.
Order a bunch of times.
You think fucking a bitch you could never do on a regular after you arrested her isn't gonna fuck up the way he testifies about it?
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is for the officer, he definitely shouldn't have done what he did because what he did was he cut his body camera off. So even if he didn't do anything, he's got he's suspected of it because of cutting his body camera off, and then the other
Mhm.
officer having to come and get him out the car because the police car back doors are locked. You can't get out from the inside, so he
Right.
locked himself in the back of the car. So if I'm being a straight man. Like, I didn't know if you saw the woman in there, but she wasn't. She was thick. Okay, she was thick, and he being a straight male, why couldn't
Watch
he
how you
just?
tread. Watch how you tread.
No. My question
Because
is, why couldn't he just hook it up for later? And then, if he did that, would that be wrong?
Because she wouldn't fuck him later. Because the
We don't
fact
know
that
that.
she is okay. Law of averages predict that as soon as because she never fucked him in the past, never wanted to fuck him in the past. As soon as he's not important to her, she won't fuck him in the future.
But that's still speculation.
So if he hooked it up for later, she still went through central booking. First of all, how's he gonna fuck her in jail? Second of all, if she gets bailed out, she's already charged. She has no reason to fuck him.
All right. Well, I hear what you're saying in that regard. I'm taking away the specific variables that you're talking about and just dealing with the straight ahead
Oh
question.
yeah, we can take away
if he
everything
hooked
in
it up-
gravity now that the world is
If
flat.
he hooked it up later,
Mm.
forget all of this stuff about whether she went to central bookends and then it was bad and she don't want to do it with him no more.
But
Let's
you
say
can't,
she
though.
did. Let's say she did want to do it, and she comes to him after the fact, and they do the same thing. Is that wrong?
Yes, because now we can't testify because there's weeks in
Testify to
between
what?
her. No, there's weeks in between. There's weeks in
Oh,
between.
you talking about the case and going to court and shit?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
you're taking the evidence, man.
So either way, he's
Look, you
screwed.
know what? I'm gonna come at you like this. I, as a landlord, can never, ever, ever, no matter how hot, fuck a tenant. I can't. Because as soon as that happens, I lose my leverage. It's no longer strictly professional.
Okay.
Period.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, even if you were to do that, if you were not a landlord, and that person, or if you
No,
were
the
their
thing is
landlord
that he's
and then
always,
you weren't,
he's always gonna be the person with the more power.
yeah, that officer. But see, I'm not trying to take away from the officer being dead ass wrong for doing it. I'm not.
No, the
I'm
officers
just
in
saying,
general.
was there a way to avoid it becoming an issue and still be consenting adults doing consenting adults without it being a, what do they call it, dereliction of duty?
Consenting adults fuck people they want to fuck. She didn't want to fuck him outside
offered it.
of the charge.
I don't know. She said he didn't look that bad. Like she no, I'm not saying
With handcuffs on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying from the conversation, she initiated the conversation. He didn't initiate the conversation like on some, hey, if you want out of this ticket, you can suck my dick or something like that.
As an officer of the law, you need to be sober and resolute. Yeah, of course. Like, we can't imagine that because we haven't had to go through all that training. I'm sure there's a part of it where they say don't fuck the suspects. I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Like in the training, they're like, all right, rule number 1, don't fuck the suspect.
It's just like when we used to do music together. I would bring people through, or people would come through, and they would look sexy as fuck, and I would just tell everybody in the room,
don't tap
look,
the talent.
I'm gonna build something.
Yeah,
don't fuck the talent.
Yeah. Well,
don't fuck the talent.
All right, but look, we got three viewers on here. I don't know who's on here, but we got 3 viewers on here. So that's cool. At least we know that the thing worked and it actually put.
Do they know that I was gonna make a Diddy reference, but yeah,
Let's not. Let's stay away from Diddy. since the feds. are
Everybody,
staying
yeah, that's
away
good
from-
advice for everyone.
Yeah, that's life advice right there. Stay away from Diddy. And Diddy
Don't do
likes
drugs
things.
and don't do Diddy.
Don't do anything that Diddy would.
What would
WWD,
Diddy do? Then don't.
then don't. So I'm like I said, I don't want anybody who watches this later or watching this right now to think that I'm trying to use this officer for trying to have whatever situation with a handcuffed prisoner in the back of the police. Not saying that. I'm just asking, like, for a cop, if you happen to meet somebody when you're on the job and you happen to be single and they happen to be single, could you hook it up for later and it wouldn't? That's all I was trying to say. I'm not just trying to say, we grown ups, so why not? Like, how's it? Like, cop might meet somebody. She might just be a witness.
And
I
that's
don't know.
not even if they hit it off, it wouldn't be a healthy relationship. Period.
Well, I hear what
Because
you're saying.
because obviously she used the sex as commerce.
I hear you. Okay, well,
So
sex is
she
commerce.
might owe somebody at a bar for a drink she ain't want to pay for. So she'll suck him off or fuck him in the back, and then her current boyfriend's a cop, and so that guy gets shot for some reason, unbeknownst. Come on now, stop it.
All right. Well, I guess we have purged this BS. So
Yeah.
the officer in question is currently no longer an officer. He'll probably get hired in another district. 'Cause
Oh
there-
yeah, exactly. Because they don't have a
even in
national
the
registry.
video, there was no
They got a-
actual.
They got a
proof.
national registry for child offenders and gun owners, but not bad cops. Talk about that.
That is interesting. They don't face a criminal charge, and then that's on their record. That's yeah. So, all right. Well, look, man. Before I get out of here, for anybody that happens to stop by and check the video out later, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you come back, tune in with us for the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely,
And-
definitely. And if you're currently playing a Diddy song, take an egg beater, put it into a drill on screwdriver setting, sit on it, and zip tie the handle in the on position.
Mm. Like, all right. Well, I'm sorry. That was too much. We try to keep it tame as live. As you can mess up on a live real easy.
I didn't curse.
So to that officer,
I don't think I did.
I don't know about that officer. Maybe he hooked it up later. Who knows? But what I do know is that's the BS. That's all
It
I
is.
can tell you.
Salute.